What's up, YouTube? It's your girl TP Tab. Y'all, just because you're taking a trade and everything feels the same as if you've taken this trade a million times, it is not the same trade. Yes, it is essentially maybe a same pattern or maybe the chart looks the same, like, it's the consistent same setup. Yes, all of that, on the technical side, it is the same. But the trade in itself is different. This is not you taking this trade like the same trade that you took last week. There are different elements, there are different factors, there are different levels to the trade that you're in right now. Your emotions are different from how it was that last time you took it. Everything on the outside, you got more life is going on right now this time. It's not, you're never going to be, I feel like it's weird that I'm saying it like this, but it's not the same trade. Like, yeah, like I said, technically and how it looks, yes. Structure-wise, yes, it is the same trade. But it is not the same things that's going on in this very moment as in the last one that you took. It's just not. And you have to take that into consideration because you might have to manage this trade a little bit different. You might have to micromanage it even. You might have to be able to just let this one set it and forget it, and you're cool. This trade might require more of your attention than that last trade did. That last trade just ran. This trade is sitting here playing around in consolidation, wicking back and forth, not really going anywhere. Even though, like I said, structure-wise, in the beginning, the setup, everything looked nice, clean, perfect. I done taken this trade 100 times. I know what it's about to do. I know where it's going. Bada bing, bada boom. But then what happens whenever she don't? What happens when that trade don't run exactly like how it ran the last time? Are you going to freak yourself out? Are you going to get in and get out? Are you going to just continue to frantically run around like, I don't know which way I even want to be in, like it's doing way too much. It's doing way too much. And that's all right. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you just be like, you know what? I got to close this trade because even though my entry, my setup, everything was perfect, this trade isn't going the way that I needed to go. This trade is bringing me to an emotional turmoil. The stress levels are going through the roof. You don't have to sit there and stay in that trade. Yeah, you can hold it if you want to and, weather the storm. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But you can't always manage the trades the same exact way, like on a different scale. Yes, you managing it the same way, like you following those rules, but that doesn't mean in this moment, like, okay, last week you took a buy, price went straight to TP. As soon as you entered, it was 5 minutes and you was in and out. Boom, 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 done. You didn't have to move your stop loss. You didn't have to adjust to make sure that it didn't close back into another candle. You didn't have to get a re-entry. You didn't have to do any of that. Cool. That trade was nice, smooth. That was last week. Here you are today, taking the same exact trade. Like you see the same exact buy setup. You get in it and she starts to run a little bit, but now she done came all the way back to your entry. Then she starts to run a little bit, then she just sits there and consolidate. Then she runs deep down into drawdown, but then brings you back to break even. Like that's a completely different trade. Even though it looks the same, it's not the same. You have to figure out you need to manage those emotions. Is that going to be a trade where next time it go to break even, I'm done, I'm closing. Next time it runs into profit, I'm done, I'm closing. If it puts me back in drawdown, I'm done, I'm closing. Am I just going to sit here and let my trade do what it needs to do, or I'm going to continue to stress myself out over it? Because like I said, what happens whenever that trade turns into, I need to micromanage it. I got to watch every single tick, every single candle. And it's only worse whenever you got the dollar amount showing up on the side, going up and down, up and down. I'm telling y'all, that was one of the things I had to do. I told you I had to take off the dollar amount and just leave the ticks because we are programmed to see the money. And in this game, you just sitting there watching the money will really take you out, will really take you for a loop. And it's just like, it doesn't have to be that way. Like I said, are you following your rules? Are you doing everything that you know that you need to do? Are things just the market just marketing right now? And that's okay. You gonna have days like that when you getting slapped up and left and right, back and forth like all the time. But as long as you are learning that this is not the same exact trade, I have to manage my emotions like this, I have to execute like this, I have to do this thing right here, I have to, you know what I'm saying? You might have to take partials on this trade. Maybe you didn't have to take no partials on that last trade. That last trade went straight to TP. This trade you might need to take some partials. You might need to break even. You might need to move that stop loss into profit. You know, it's just little different elements. So yes, like I said, structure wise, it is the same trade. But while you are in it, it is a completely different trade. You know, that's I can't remember which book it was in. I want to say it was trading in the zone with Marcus Douglas. I'm pretty sure it was that one when he was talking about like you want the same exact trade as the last time. You want everything to be picture perfect. For that to happen, everybody in that moment when you was in that trade last week has to be present. They have to be thinking the same thing. Everything in the economy has to be running exactly how it was that day that trade worked out, that day that trade just ran straight to your TP. For you to have it today, it has to be those same things. That's insane. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Even if you still get the same people that was in that same trade with you that day, doing everything in the market to the T, I promise you, this day that you're in that trade, people are not going to have the same. It's going to be at least one. There's always a guy. There's always a guy. There's always one. At least one that would change. Oh, well, let me change my bias because this looks a little different. And in trading, it only takes one. It only takes one, y'all. So just lock in on the trade that you're in. It's okay if it don't play out exactly how that last trade played out, but it's different. As long as you're still showing up, hey, at the end of the day, you're learning something from this trade. You're learning how to either manage yourself a little bit better, or you seeing a couple of other different conditions that your setup might play out in. You know, you take it, you do what you need for that. Whatever you need to take from that to grow, that's what you do. Don't be so upset that it didn't work out. It's all right. It's okay. That doesn't mean that's not the end of the world. It's not the end all be all. It's just sometimes it be like that. But you just have to keep in mind it's the same trade, but it's not. It's the same trade, but it's not. That's it. That's all. And like I said, you know, always take that with a grain of salt. You figure out if that went over your head and I even gave you a description, rewatch the video. Because I'm just, like I'm saying, yes, structure-wise, the way the chart looks, the way that things are feeling, like you can clearly plot out, you can clearly see what price is trying to reach for, where she's trying to get to, where she needs to be reacting off of. But in this moment, just because it looks like that same trade last week, that does not mean that it's going to play out exactly last week. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new dollar. Price went up. That's it. That's it, y'all. That's really all I got. I had to get in here. Y'all know how I do. It's been a week, baby. I'm on vacation. Right now, I'm on vacation. I don't leave until tomorrow, but I'm off tomorrow. So I am so happy to be just stepping away, getting out of my element, you know, chilling in Florida, the sunny blue waters, poolside. I'm telling you, I'm about to have a good time. I'm still going to be cranking out these videos because it is just going to be the relaxation that I've just been longing for, and I just need it. Like, it was cool to take a reset and, you know, take a minute from the charts, but being able to take a complete reset from life, period, like, I don't have to worry about work, even though my wife and son is going to be there. My wife's sister and his cousins is going to be there, so it's like, my son's cousins is going to be there, so I'm going to just be chilling by the pool. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to be chilling by the pool. I got a couple of books that I want to listen to, reread, you know, re-listen to, and just chill out. I want to get some work done, and I'm ready to go. It's been a long time since I've been on vacation, and it is very much needed. So I'll still be cranking out these videos for y'all. You know, go ahead and do all the YouTube stuff. You know, at least like the video for your girl. If not, it is what it is. Troops, shout out to y'all. Y'all already know every time. It is 2025. No, let's go ahead and say it right. I hope that y'all have a blessed night, week, day, month, year. It is 2025. What a time to be alive. What a time to thrive and strive for greatness. You see a little flex? Did you see the little flex? Okay, calm down. All right. That's all I got for y'all. I love y'all. And like I said, I hope that y'all have a blessed weekend. Oh, it's not the weekend yet. I'm a day ahead. But still, y'all know what I'm saying. I hope y'all have a blessed night. All right. It's your girl, T Patel. I'm out.